No, we have not. We have not closed the overland route from their ally, the CCP's ally, Pakistan. And Pakistan is an ally of the CCP. Is there any doubt in your mind about that?
No.
Okay.
They're
you got an overland.
aligned.
You got to, because they're the recipient of so much of the One Belt, One Road. They've totally bought off their elites there. They've paid them all off. They're making a fortune. You've got the overland route to rearm the Persians by the CCP coming across. We haven't closed that yet. You have 2 carrier battle groups in the North Arabian Sea there for the what I call the potential quarantining of the Persian Gulf and the oil coming out to the CCP. And we may have to add another one for the Red Sea as the Houthis, another partner of the Persians and therefore a partner of the CCP, expand the war down to the Red Sea. How are we supposed? You say the main thing is, keep the main thing the main thing. But when we got 2 and maybe 3 carrier battle groups, and now there's this whole, the admiral's telling us, or the joint commander's telling us he can't defend Israel in the Eastern Mediterranean with destroyers like we did the first time because we ain't got enough. When the navy's as stretched as possible and have a shooting war, a kinetic war in the Middle East, we're in the North Arabian Sea, how are we supposed to spare a carrier battle group that we don't have to actually get in and start to actively patrol the South China Sea and, yes, even go through the Straits of Taiwan, sir?
Well, we do have a carrier strike group that's forward deployed to Yokosuka, Japan. That's the George Washington Carrier Strike Group. And it is now currently, as we speak, in Port Da Nang, Vietnam. And it transited through into the South China Sea right as China was essentially thumping on the Philippines again. So we have a carrier down there, but the problem is that it's aperiodic. It's only there for a week or so at a time. It does some operations. It provides some deterrent effect, but it's not sustained. So your point is valid. When we have 2 carrier strike groups sitting in the North Arabian Sea for the last 6 months, that means it takes out our limited capability because we really only have 11, one's on the way out in Nimitz, so we have 10, some are in maintenance and overhaul, so we're down to a very short number of carriers. We need more naval platforms as a nation. This is an existential issue if we want to keep our security. And oh, by the way, when we're talking about all these areas, you can add in that the Chinese and the Russians were out operating in the Philippine Sea doing live fire exercises and then circumnavigated our ally Japan up their east coast and around Hokkaido. So we are being threatened on all fronts globally from the Chinese, the Russians, the North Koreans, Iran, allies like Pakistan, and we got problems. And the idea that we're just going to build some drones and solve this is not the answer. We need a national shipbuilding emergency act right now. And even then, if we do it, it'll take years, 5, 6, 7, 8 years for some of that to roll out. So we need more than just that aspect to be done, but we need to dust off what's in mothballs. We need to think about commercial shipping, what we can do with them, and VLS and containerized missile systems. But we have a real problem, and we have to recognize as Americans that if we want to continue to be free, it can't come without having a Navy. And that's unfortunately what 40 years of idiocy has done for us as a nation. It's made us forget that maritime power is not a forever war power. It's the power to keep us free and safe and make sure that we can't be played like we were in the Middle East and being played right now.